Welcome to Orchid Gardening Days in Montego Bay. See the beautiful blooms in my garden. Learn about orchids. Enjoy the video, like and subscribe.
So this is my purchase for today. I selected these ones because they look the hardiest of the three. These are the other two I didn't take. I do love the flower on this one. Red striking flower. Nice color, but these ones look hardier. I have to go for success. That I'll be using is sphagnum moss. So I'll be breaking off a piece of this dried portion of it and soaking it for a couple minutes so that it's ready. Not sure how much I'll need, so let's say half of this. Put the rest in this bag. Yeah, half is quite a lot. And I'll be soaking it in boiling water, which I already have on the stove. It's just about ready. So yeah, here it is. It's dried moss, which will expand. It'll take some time. And these little plants grown from seed will be very small. So pieces like this need to be dumped. So I'll go through, and it's not the highest quality sphagnum, but it's what I could get at the time. So I would go through it, take out any big chunks that may get in the way, because these are tiny plants. And let me show you what I'll do with the water. So you hear the noise, the kettle is ready. I'm gonna pour this in and you'll see how this transforms into much easier to manage. Not dry at all, medium. Let me break it up some more and show you like what type of portions I'll be ripping out, like this. Take it out. Yeah, I know it's poor quality sphagnum, but hey, what to do? It's hard to get these things. These are imported. We don't produce our own sphagnum here in Jamaica. I'm not sure if any private growers do grow their own sphagnum and use it, but nah, I haven't heard of anyone so far. So I have to just use what I have. I went to the agro store yesterday, they didn't have any, so I'll be using this. Yeah, there's a lot of sticks in this, a lot. Didn't realize it was like this. All right, so that's enough. Let's put the water in. And the boiling water also helps to sterilize the media, because these plants were created in sterile conditions. The flask they're in is sterile, so it's important that when they're potted up that we maintain as much as possible the cleanest environment for it. So I've poured some water so far. It's very hot, so I don't want to touch it. I think it needs more water. As you can see, here it is, it's filling the entire container. for now, we'll work with this. It's gonna take a while to cool. So I'm putting it on now so that it can cool for the rest of the day. You do not want to pot them up in boiling hot media. Alright, so this is the first part of my preparation process, preparing the media. I've done the same with the sawdust, the chips. Not really sawdust, but shavings from wood bark. So that's also in hot water. I'll show you. It's soaking. So this is the sawdust or wood chips, fine chips. It's soaking in boiling water as well. So I'll pour this off in a bit and it can be used. And deflasking my Cattleya orchids, I'll have to get it out of this glass jar first. So here they are, great leaves. I wonder how many are in there. So I'll open the bottle first, the top, before I break the jar, because once the glass splatters everywhere, I doubt I'll be able to mess with the cover by then. Maybe I should take it off without the gloves first. Right, so let's do that. Alright, so it's a black cork, open for the first time, close up. I'm not sure if the camera is focusing, but yeah, pretty much here we go. It's a Marcella Koss Pink Marble. So gloves back on, because I don't want to get cut. And I'm gonna break it in this flat bag to avoid any splinters. I'll just toss it afterwards. So I have my trusty hammer. One moment, let me get the tag off. Oh, I'll get it off later. And I'm gonna hit the end of it. Let's see. All right. So it went splat. Ooh, I'm not good with glass. Help. Yeah, I might have hit it too hard. Everywhere is splintered. I just might have hit it too hard. How do I get this out? I see splinters everywhere. And shake them off. Alright guys, so this is the result. Let me get more off. This is the tag. Yeah, I'm pretty clumsy, especially when it has to do with glass. I'm not very lucky with it. Get the tag off. Okay, I'm gonna be messy, so I'll be right back after I get these guys off the splinters. Alright, so my clumsy self, I finally got it out of the glass jar. And I'm placing it in a bowl with water. So I'm about to rinse the media that these small plants, seedlings were in, and as you can see, some of them already started to come off. It's called the agar, the black substance, jelly-like substance. So let's rinse it really good. We have to get all the agar off of these seedlings. Okay, so this is the best angle I could get, guys. I don't have a camera stand, sorry about that. So these are the agar. Let's remove them as easily as possible. It just comes off. I'm taking this off as well. So peel it right off. And of course, make sure your hands are clean, because these plants have been in, sanitary environments before it knew itself. So this root is brown. I'll just take that off. I'll need a scissors. So I'll go through and clean them up as well. I've also prepared a solution which is a antifungal, or in other words called a fungicide. So I will now, they're pretty much, the agar has been removed. I will now place it in the fungicide. So let's do that. Close up here. I've already mixed it. This is a solution. So what I will do is transfer into this, making sure, well, some still have a small amount of the media on it, like this one. I'll also go through and make sure they're rinsed off. And in this antifungal, you can have them soak for a bit, maybe 5 minutes. This will help them in the growing process to protect against any fungal or bacterial growth that may happen during its growth process, to help it fight against it. All right, so there they are. I'm gonna have this soak for about 5 or so minutes, and then we'll pot them up. Okay, so it has been 5 minutes, and now I'm going to get them out of the fungicide solution that it has been soaking in, and place them on this napkin to dry off. I'll just use these paws to gently lift them out. Or maybe it's better with my hands. Let's try that. Yeah. So this is one. And what I'll try to do is group them by size. So I'll get the bigger ones, like these sizes, out first. Here's another larger size. Larger one, yeah. This one's pretty big. Lay them out to dry. It's a pretty big one. this 2 or 1? Let's see. Well, I'll pot it as 1 plant. And this is 1 plant. Pot it as 1. I ran out of napkin space. Ooh, let me get some more napkins. Okay, so I have finished soaking my seedlings in the fungicide solution earlier for about 10 minutes or so. And they've dried out on this paper napkin. Yeah, I did the tiny ones. So let's start with the bigger ones. I have these pots, and I also have a seed tray for the tinier ones. The media I chose to use, of course, sphagnum moss is one option. And I also have wood chip bark. Should I say wood chips? Or very fine wood chips, like sawdust almost. So I will be placing the sphagnum moss at the base of the pot, and near to the top I will place the tiny wood chips around it. So the sphagnum is to keep it humid and moist, and the bark chips are to prevent it from rotting or any fungus to grow near the base, close to the base of the plant. All right, so that's my personal strategy. I don't know if there are other methods, but where I am in Jamaica here, it's extremely humid. So this mix should be fine. I'm not sure if I'll be covering them due to the level of humidity, and I have to grow it inside instead of outside. This is my first time deflasking and planting seedlings. So let's see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. Let's do the first potting of at least 1 of the larger seedlings, and then I'll show you the finished products. All right, so biggest one, maybe this is it. You can see, there he is. It's a quite bushy. It has 2 different growths, and it's 1 plant, of course. It's not joined together. There we go. It's 1 plant, and it has 2 stalks. So we'll be potting this one up. And I have long roots. I'll just twist it around in the pot. Rest it there, and then I will put the bark chip on top. So that's the fine chips of bark I was talking about. We'll get messy. I can't do it with 1 hand, so I'll be right back. All right, here it is. A bit messy, but mission accomplished. So this will be the first one of many. And I'll do the same for the tinier ones and the seed tray. Same process with the sphagnum first, and then the bark chip on top. So I've already placed some sphagnum, and then I'll place the plant and then the bark chip on top. Okay, here we are. So I have 15 pots of the larger seedlings. They look good. And now for the smaller ones, I'll place them here. Oh, this may need a pot. Roots are big. So let's see if I can find a pot for this one. All right, leave that out. Here's another. Put him down as best I can, or maybe right here. All right, so I'll place these and be back and show you the finished product. So finally, I've managed to pot out all the seedlings. Boy, was that a lot of work. And here's a seed tray of quite a few. I haven't counted them yet. But yeah, this is what they look like in the tray. I am still yet to put the sawdust on top for most of them. So I have to prepare a new batch because I ran out. So I'll boil some more hot water, add it to the sawdust for both sterilization and moisture. These are the bigger seedlings. They're looking good. And for basically the microscopic ones, almost protocorms, I've just decided to put them in sphagnum alone. And I'm gonna end up sealing them in this container for humidity. Just closing it. Simply closing it like that. That should be it. Right. So I'll show you a picture of the finished product after I've placed all the bark chips on these. So far, so good. We'll monitor its progress.